We've all tried to push away an unwelcome thought, those nagging ideas that seem to pop up at the most inconvenient times, only to have it come back stronger, more persistent, and more distracting than before. The more we fight a thought, the more it demands our attention, almost as if it thrives on the struggle. It's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. The harder you push, the more forcefully it pops up, defying your efforts. Suppressing thoughts signals to our brain that they're important, so they keep resurfacing, demanding to be acknowledged. This cycle leaves us more anxious and less in control, creating a loop of stress and frustration. Think of the classic, "don't think of a pink elephant" trick. Once the suggestion is made, it's impossible to ignore. Suddenly, that's all you can picture, as if your mind is playing a game with you. Our minds aren't built for suppression, they're built for association and exploration, constantly seeking new connections. Fighting thoughts is exhausting and futile, draining our energy and increasing stress, leaving us feeling defeated. The real problem? We're approaching our minds like a battlefield, trying to conquer our thoughts as if they were enemies. But what if the solution isn't control, but release? What if letting go is the key to peace? Instead of wrestling with our minds, we need a new strategy, one that lets thoughts pass through without getting stuck, like clouds drifting by. Let's explore how to do just that, embracing a mindset of acceptance and curiosity rather than resistance. If fighting thoughts fails, what works? Enter mental minimalism. Just as we declutter our homes, we can clear out mental clutter. Mental minimalism isn't about emptying your mind, but making space for what matters. Instead of battling every worry, we learn to acknowledge and let them go. It's like stepping off the busy intersection and simply watching the traffic of thoughts flow by. The goal isn't to stop thoughts, but to prevent mental traffic jams. This approach is practical and accessible for anyone overwhelmed by mental noise. By practicing mental minimalism, you reclaim focus and decide what deserves your attention. This shift can profoundly impact your well-being. Our minds are crowded by internal worries and endless external notifications. The mental to-do list never ends, and every ping from our devices adds to the chaos. Each notification is a tiny demand on our focus, making deep thought nearly impossible. Imagine your mind as a small room crammed with every worry and alert. Soon there's no space left. We've grown so used to this clutter, we forget what clarity feels like. The result? Chronic stress, poor focus, and restless nights. To reclaim calm, we must clear out this overcrowded mental room. The first step is practical. We need a way to unload the clutter. Here's how. When your mind feels cluttered and overwhelmed, it can be hard to know where to start. One of the simplest and most effective ways to declutter your mind is the brain dump, a straightforward exercise that helps you clear mental fog and regain focus. To begin, grab a notebook and pen and find a quiet spot where you won't be disturbed. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes just for yourself. This is your time to pause, reflect, and reset. Step 1. Prepare your space. Silence your phone, close unnecessary tabs or distractions, and take a few deep breaths. Let your body relax and your mind settle. This small ritual signals to your brain that it's time to focus inward and be present. Step 2. Start writing. Jot down everything that's swirling in your mind. Worries, to-dos, random ideas, even things that seem trivial. Don't hold back or censor yourself. The goal is to empty your head onto the page, no matter how messy or disorganized it looks. Don't worry about order, grammar, or neatness. This isn't about creating a perfect list. It's about giving your thoughts a place to land. Let your pen move freely and let your mind spill out everything it's holding. Step 3. Once you've finished, look over your list and start to categorize. Use simple symbols, star urgent tasks, circle things that can wait, draw a heart next to worries you want to process, and cross out anything that's out of your control. This helps you see what needs action and what can be released. Step 4. Now, choose one starred item, the most important or urgent action. Give it your full attention. By narrowing your focus to just one thing, you make progress without feeling overwhelmed by the rest. When you're done, close your notebook and take another calming breath. Let the rest of your list go for now, knowing it's safely captured and you can return to it later. This simple process transforms mental chaos into manageable steps. What once felt overwhelming now feels organized and actionable. Remember, it's not about perfection or getting everything done at once. It's about creating space in your mind and finding clarity, even in the midst of a busy day. The brain dump is a powerful tool for regaining control and feeling more grounded. It's a practice you can return to whenever you need it. Use it whenever your mind feels crowded, at work, at home, or even in the middle of a hectic day. Just a few minutes can make a big difference. You'll be surprised by how much lighter, clearer, and more focused you feel after just one session. It's a small act with a big impact. Try it today. Set aside a few minutes, grab your notebook, and see how this simple exercise can shift your mindset and energy. Next, let's explore why this simple act is so effective and how it can become a regular part of your self-care routine. Writing by hand slows you down, making you engage with each thought more mindfully. Putting worries on paper creates distance. They become objects you can see, not just feelings swirling inside. This separation makes worries less overwhelming and more manageable. A vague anxiety becomes a specific, solvable task. Writing interrupts the cycle of rumination. Your brain no longer needs to keep reminding you. You're telling your mind, "I've got this." The act of writing also helps process emotions, diffusing their intensity. Even a quick brain dump is a form of micro-journaling, offering emotional relief. It's a practical tool for emotional regulation. Use it to break free from mental loops. Picture your mind as the sky, vast, open, and endlessly stable. No matter what happens within it, the sky itself remains unchanged, always present in the background. Thoughts and feelings are like clouds drifting across the sky. Sometimes they're light and pleasant, bringing moments of joy or peace. Other times they're heavy and stormy, filled with worry, sadness, or anger. We often mistake ourselves for the storm, believing we are our thoughts or emotions. But in reality, we are the sky behind it all, steady, spacious, and unchanging, no matter how wild the weather gets. These clouds, our worries and fears, are always temporary. They pass through, sometimes lingering, but they never define the sky itself. They are just visitors, not permanent residents. Practicing a brain dump is like naming the clouds as they pass by. By writing down your thoughts, you observe them from a distance, giving yourself space to see them clearly. This perspective creates a gentle separation between you and your thoughts. You begin to notice that you are the observer, not the content of your mind. Over time, you realize that thoughts are simply events in your awareness. They come and go, but they are not your identity. You are the one who notices them, not the thoughts themselves. Even in the midst of a storm, the sky remains untouched and pure above the clouds. No matter how intense your emotions, your true self is always calm and clear beneath the surface. Understanding this brings a sense of mental freedom and resilience. You learn to weather life's storms without being swept away by them, finding peace even in difficult moments. We don't ignore the storms, we acknowledge them, feel them, and let them pass. But we don't let them take over our sense of self or control our actions. Remember, the blue sky is always there, patiently waiting for the clouds to part. No matter how long the storm lasts, clarity and calm will return. Embracing this mindset helps you weather emotional storms with more grace, confidence, and inner strength, knowing that you are always the sky, vast, resilient, and free. Practicing mental minimalism brings quiet, steady rewards. First, you regain a sense of control, no longer swept away by mental chaos. Externalizing thoughts lets you manage them, not be managed by them. Next comes clarity. With less clutter, you see what truly matters. You focus energy on priorities, not distractions. The result is calm, not the absence of problems, but confidence in handling them. Worries stop popping up at inconvenient times. You become more present, less anxious, and more effective. These benefits reinforce each other, creating a positive cycle. A few minutes a day can transform your mental landscape. The brain dump is just one tool. Here are 3 more. First, visualize the worst-case scenario, then make a simple action plan for it. This shrinks vague fears into manageable steps. Second, focus on what you can control. Draw 2 circles. Inside, list what you can influence. Outside, what you can't. Pour your energy into the inner circle and let go of the rest. Third, care for your body. Move daily, eat well, and spend time in nature. Physical well-being supports mental calm. These simple habits build resilience and peace. Combine them for a calmer, clearer mind. Inspiration is great, but real change starts small. Don't try to overhaul everything at once. Pick one strategy that feels doable. Maybe it's a 5-minute brain dump, a short walk, or the 2 circles exercise. Practice it for a week. Don't aim for perfection, just consistency. If you miss a day, simply begin again. Progress isn't all or nothing. Celebrate small wins and be kind to yourself. Each small step creates space and relief in your mind. Over time, these actions build momentum and lasting change. You're creating a mental environment for clarity and calm. It all starts with one simple choice. Take that first step today. Your mind